Welcome back to the deep dive. We're here again to unpack your sources and pull out the key insights.
That's right. And today we're diving into something pretty serious, the world of high-stakes cyber fraud.
Yeah, it seems these scams are getting incredibly sophisticated. We're focusing on a specific case that really illustrates this.
Our mission here is, well, twofold, really. First, to break down how these scams actually work, the mechanics behind them.
Fed second.
To understand the human element, the stories of the people affected, and crucially, what you can learn to stay safe online.
Okay, so this case, it involves the arrest of a 33-year-old man, Rahul Kumar, is that right, from Patna, arrested in Lucknow.
Yes, by the cybercrime police. It's all tied to an alleged franchise scam worth 1 crore.
1 crore rupees, that's what, over 10 million rupees? About $120,000 USD? A huge amount.
A very significant sum, yes. And the way they allegedly pulled it off is, frankly, alarming.
So how did they even start? The sources mention fake websites.
Exactly. Police reports say the group created fake car dealership websites. And these weren't amateur jobs. No.
No, they were designed to perfectly mimic the official sites of well-known car companies. Think pixel-perfect cloning, official-looking branding. The works.
Wow. And they pushed these out somehow.
Actively promoted them. Through search engines, social media ads, so they'd appear legitimate if you were searching.
So you might be online, maybe looking for a business opportunity, perhaps thinking about a car dealership franchise.
Right. You do a search, click an ad that looks official.
And bam, you're in their net without even realizing it.
Precisely. And the next step, building on that initial trust, was convincing people to pay up.
For things like registration fees.
Yeah.
Security deposits.
Exactly. Often described as hefty sums. They're leveraging that initial belief that it's a real opportunity.
It really preys on that hope, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Seeking a legitimate chance and getting caught instead.
It does. And then comes the challenge for law enforcement. The money trail.
Ah, right. How did they handle that? The sources mentioned it was complex.
Very. The funds were siphoned off quickly, moved through multiple different bank accounts, layering it, basically.
Yes, layering. Using what are often called mule accounts. Accounts may be opened with stolen or coerced IDs.
To make it harder to trace back to the source.
Exactly. And then withdrawn as cash. Quickly. Trying to create a dead end before anyone flags it.
That level of planning, it's kind of chilling. From the fake site right through to the cash withdrawal.
It is. And it led directly to victims, like the main complainant in this case, losing over 1 crore.
That loss is what triggered the actual police investigation.
Yes, specifically that loss after applying via one of these fake websites. The case was registered July 19th.
Under the new Indian Criminal Code, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and the IT Act.
Correct. Section 6060 of the IT Act, which deals with identity theft and impersonation using tech.
Now, the profile of the arrested man, Rahul Kumar, is quite surprising, isn't it?
It really is. The police stated he had no prior criminal history.
None at all. So not a seasoned criminal.
Apparently not. He was reportedly drawn into it because of, well, difficult personal circumstances, financial distress.
What kind of distress?
Specifically mentioned was his wife's illness, putting a huge strain on finances. His background was he used to work as a cleaner.
A cleaner in an educational institution? That's quite a leap to being involved in a crore rupee cyber scam.
It paints a sobering picture, doesn't it? How vulnerability can be exploited.
Absolutely. It suggests these networks aren't just looking for tech experts, but also people in desperate situations. Is that a pattern we're seeing more of?
It seems to be a key vulnerability they exploit. People under pressure might be more susceptible to being recruited, perhaps without fully understanding the implications.
So how did Rahul get involved, did the sources say?
He confessed he was introduced to the scam by someone he knew, an acquaintance named Nitish.
An acquaintance, so not some anonymous figure online.
Right, which adds another layer of exploitation potentially happening within existing, maybe semi-trusted social circles.
And this Nitish, he used Rahul's details.
Yes, along with 2 others, Abhay and Jitendra. They allegedly misused Rahul's Aadhaar and PAN details.
India's main ID and financial numbers to open the bank accounts.
Precisely. The very mule accounts used to route the fraudulent money. So his identity was weaponized, in effect.
Making him part of the chain, even if he was brought in under duress or false pretenses.
He also admitted to signing multiple checks for them. He received some monetary compensation for doing so.
It just highlights that desperation, doesn't it? Becoming a cog in this larger machine.
It really does. And perhaps not fully grasping the scale or the consequences.
So with Rahul arrested, the police aren't stopping there, obviously.
No, definitely not. They recovered his mobile phone, and they're actively working to trace the rest of the gang.
Including the masterminds, the ones running the websites and the financial side.
That's the goal. The station house officer, the SHO at the cyber police station, was quoted saying the network is much bigger.
More arrests expected then.
It seems likely. The SHO mentioned the gang exploited loopholes in digital platforms and payment systems to operate undetected.
What kind of loopholes are we talking about there? Is it just tech stuff or?
It's likely a mix. Weaknesses in online ID verification, perhaps, allowing those mule accounts to be set up.
Okay.
And also, the speed at which money can move through certain digital channels may be faster than banks or victims can react. It points to a sophisticated understanding of the system's weak points.
Which brings us back to protecting ourselves. The police advice seems pretty clear.
Extremely clear and vital. The Lucknow Cybercrime Police stressed the urgent need for citizens to verify any franchise opportunity directly with the official company.
Don't just trust the search ad or the social media post.
Absolutely not. Go to the company's known official website yourself, or contact them through verified channels. Don't rely solely on what pops up in a search or an ad.
That seems so simple, but in the moment, when something looks convincing.
It's easy to let your guard down. That's what these scammers rely on.
So summarizing this deep dive then, what are the absolute core takeaways?
I think there are three main things. One, just how disturbingly easy it seems to be to create these very convincing fake digital fronts.
Right. The realism is key.
Two, the devastating impact, both financially and personally, on the victims who fall for these scams. We're talking life-altering amounts of money sometimes.
And three.
Three is that the preventative steps, while simple, are absolutely crucial. That verification step is non-negotiable.
Always verify directly with the official source. Don't trust the ad. Don't trust the search result link implicitly.
Exactly, especially when significant money is involved.
Yeah.
That direct verification is your best line of defense.
It really hammers home that in this digital world, vigilance and a healthy dose of skepticism are our best tools.
Couldn't agree more. Informed skepticism is key.
So here's a final thought to leave you with. We live increasingly online, right? Convenience is often king. But this case highlights the tension between seeking opportunities online and the need for critical evaluation. How do you strike that balance? How do you ensure that when you navigate the digital world, you're making choices that are not just convenient, but genuinely informed and secure, something to ponder as you click through your day?